Hi, Scott McClymans again with CEO Velocity. Hey, in a previous video, we talked about hidden profitability, introduced the concept of it, and said you could have tens of thousands, maybe, hopefully not, but maybe millions of dollars worth of untapped profitability locked up in your organization. And I said that one of your main jobs as a CEO is to find ways to unlock that profitability. And I promised you that we would go deeper in subsequent videos, so today we're going to do that. We're going to talk about people, specifically 6 ways that you can use your people to help you unlock your hidden profitability. So let's start with number 1. First of all, analyze job performance. What you have to do when you're analyzing the job performance all throughout your organization is look at the desired result and match it up with the actual result and see what the gap is. And for each incumbent in every position, you've got to figure out, can this person bridge the gap? And if they can't, what are we going to do about it? First of all, are we going to train them if they can do it? But if they can't, are they so strong in some of the functions that we want to keep them, but move or shift part of their job to somebody else? Or is there just no way they can do the job and we've got to replace them? So number 1 is analyzing your job performance. Desired results versus actual. Number 2 is very related, and that is, let's focus on the strengths of our employees. I've had employees before who were great at 2/3 or 3/4 of their job description. World class, way above average. But yet they stunk at other parts of their job description. Now, typically, what do? We say, you're a bad boy or you're a bad girl. You need to have a corrective action plan. Otherwise, even though you're good at some aspects of your job, you're not good at all of it, and we may have to get rid of you if you don't shape up. So we're going to give you 60 or 90 days to correct your behavior. I think that's the wrong way to go. Why not look at their strengths and have them do more of their strengths? And as I was kind of alluding to in the first one, analyzing job performance, give what they're not good at to somebody else who is good at it. So let's not let ourselves get handcuffed by job descriptions. Throw those job descriptions out the window. They don't rule you. Let your people do what they're good at. That's number 2. Number 3 is identify high-value actions. Oftentimes when I teach managers, I'll say, hey, list the top 10 items that you spend most of your time on. And they do that. And then I say, now rate them high to low in terms of the value of the customer experience that each activity generates, as well as the growth and profitability of your organization. And invariably what we find is that 2 or 3 of those activities create the greatest customer experience and are the most valuable in terms of profitability and revenue growth. So why don't we just do those? ID those high-value activities and find ways to eliminate, outsource, delegate, automate, streamline the lower value activities. I spent many years doing that, and it's a continuous process that you have to cull through all the time. What are the most high value activities? Number 4, overhaul your processes. I guarantee you right now, you have got processes in your organization that are old, that are ancient, that just aren't generating as good of a customer experience as you possibly could, and they're costing you money. Here's an example. In the banking and credit union industries, they have to make loans, don't they? Well, if their entire process is not mobile and digital right now, if they're making the customer come into the branch and sign printed documents, or if they're having to print documents and take them to the customer, that's an outdated, expensive process. Stop doing that. What similar processes in your organization right now take 4 hours and they could be streamlined down to 4 minutes or 4 seconds. I guarantee you, you have some of those. Number 5, align your incentives with your brand promise and your strategy, with your profitability goals and your desired customer experience. Companies are gasping right now to catch up, to align their incentives with the ongoing, the evolving customer demands. Don't be caught in that trap. Don't incentivize the wrong things. Many financial services companies are doing that right now, incentivizing products that aren't profitable and which are only tangential to the client's experience. Stop that. Analyze what you're incentivizing. Make sure it aligns with your strategy and the desired customer experience. Number 6, and this is probably the most critical, and that is you've got to unleash your thought leaders. There are people in your organization that really buy into what you're doing, that really love you, and that really love your clients. Their life revolves around creating a great client experience. Get them together. I don't care what groups they're in. Get cross-functional groups together. Give them a little bit of direction and say, what are we doing that we shouldn't be doing? And what do we need to be doing that we aren't doing? And get them thinking in innovation groups and brainstorming. And I guarantee you, they'll come up with some great ideas that'll transform your company. So, summarizing, 6 ways to find hidden profits with your people. Number 1, analyze your job performance. Number 2, focus on the strengths of your people. Number 3, identify the high-value activities in your organization. Number 4, overhaul your processes. Number 5, align your incentives with your strategies. And number 6, unleash your thought leaders. For more information on unlocking hidden profitability, visit the resources page on my website, ceovelocity.com. See you next time.